You know what America needs right now? Some CIA intervention. Just look at the state of affairs since 2020. A riot in the Capitol, an attempt to overturn elections, old men clinging onto power, and now an assassination attempt. The CIA has toppled regimes for far less. But on a serious note, what does this say about US democracy? That it's in crisis. You can't dismiss this as random violence. This is the result of deep-rooted problems like hate politics and culture wars. Just consider the issue of guns. It's a matter of life and death in the United States. Guns kill 118 Americans every day. I'll repeat that. Guns kill 118 Americans every day, yet the US doesn't crack down on gun ownership. Why? Because the issue has been politicized. And look where it got them. A gunman almost killed a US presidential candidate. The question is, why is the United States unable to address it? We can see the red flags from outside. Why can't American politicians see them? Because of two reasons. One, they're too busy looking outside. The US regularly judges other countries in the world, their human rights, their secularism, their elections. But who is judging the United States? No one. American politicians are convinced that their country is perfect. Hence, there is no introspection. That's one reason. Now we come to the second reason, hunger for power. Every politician is driven by this hunger, but look at the extent to which US leaders have gone. Donald Trump lost the 2020 election. In other democracies, the loser would have conceded, but not Trump. His supporters stormed the US Capitol. They tried to overturn the election result. Joe Biden's problem is different. He is clearly unfit to become president again. He keeps getting names and places wrong. Some of his own party colleagues want him to step aside. Yet what does Joe Biden do? Cling on for another 4 years. So my point is quite simple. Both these leaders only care about one thing, and that is their victory. They don't seem to care about national interest. And apparently this is the best that America can do. A 78-year-old who tried to overturn an election and an 81-year-old who doesn't remember what he had for breakfast. If this isn't political decline, what is? And let's not forget the policy issues. Abortion being the most important one. Almost 24 US states have restrictions on the procedure. 24 US states deny women control over their bodies. It's one of the key election issues this time. Just imagine that. The year is 2024. But America is still debating a woman's rights over her body. Same with Trump's criminal trial. He may be guilty of the charges against him. But look at the timing. You had 4 years to prosecute Donald Trump, yet when do you convict him? In May 2024, just months before he takes on Joe Biden. When other countries do it, it's political persecution. When the US does it, it's due process. Which is why Saturday's attack should not surprise anyone. It's the result of a toxic cocktail, years of divisive discourse, decades of relaxed gun laws, and a political system that breeds despair. But is there a way out? Well, the first step is acknowledgement. The US must realize that it's not a perfect democracy. It's a backsliding and flawed democracy. So stop investing time in judging others. Instead, look at yourself. The next step is political upheaval, focusing on unity instead of divisions and hate. You'll need fresh leaders for that, not politicians and businessmen who lost their wisdom teeth in the Cold War. So this shooting can be a double-edged sword. It could drag America deeper into divisive politics, or it could jolt the people into action. It all depends on Trump and Biden. They have both called for unity and calm. But right now, the biggest service they can do is walk away.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
As the world warms, nature's sentinels will rise. As a billion hands will dig deep to write a new future for our planet.
On the show today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special
We'll start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. For the first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital,